Hello everyone, it's Gman from the Culture Primate, and welcome to our new show, the Curator's Corner, where we give you our first impression and opinions on new release games that we're currently playing. Obviously, as you can tell here, I'm going to go over the Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, Hideo Kojima's last swan song for the Metal Gear Solid series, which came out a few days ago. Got some play time to spend with this game, and I definitely got some things I want to mention to you, so let's not waste any time here and get right into the action. Now, getting over the obvious here, because really, just look at the game. Just really look at it. The game is fucking gorgeous. The game is beautiful, and this is literally what next gen should fucking be. This is what it took Kojima 5 fucking years to fucking put this thing together, and it shows. It really shows the care and the detail that went towards having the light effects and the transition between the day and night with the dynamic lighting effects with the weather, and even the weather effects that happen here, because especially since I'm in only the Afghan part, there's actually sandstorms that happen that affect the viewpoints of your enemies and as well as you, even though it may make it seem that your advantage towards being able to sneak past enemies is a lot easier, but the thing is, it makes it a lot harder for yourself as well as just as much as for the enemy, which is really cool. So there's like a lot of things that even just with the light, with the physics and with the graphics, that help actually expand the gameplay more. It's more of a pleasure to actually get into playing this game just on looks alone. And normally that's not obvious. I don't want to say that that's a merit for how games should always have better graphics, so that way you can enjoy the game better. I'm definitely not saying that, but it definitely adds to it, and it adds to the realism. It makes it more immersive in that aspect, and I'm quite proud of Hideo Kojima for him to be able to do something like this. And I hope wherever he goes after finishing up with post-production with Metal Gear Solid, and because I heard that he was actually going to be leaving in December, hopefully this is not the last that we're going to see him using this engine, and definitely looking forward to seeing what he does in the future. Now anyways, I derailed and I digress. But getting into the game, as you can see here, the lighting effects are absolutely gorgeous. As you can tell, like with the camera work, how the light affects your focus going outside when you're going from a dark space indoors going into outside, how the light blinds you at times. That game actually notices these little details, and it's insane how it's able to accomplish that. Now, I know I'm rambling on basically about how awesome the graphics is, and as you'll see, and hopefully you'll eventually, you guys get to buy it, you'll be able to test it for yourself. But I actually want to go into the gameplay a bit, and the game actually plays very much so like any other modern shooter or third-person modern shooter. Actually, as a matter of fact, it very much expands and goes into more in-depth regarding what they did previously. This game is literally expanding upon what's been done with Metal Gear Solid 4. It actually feels a lot smoother, more intuitive, and adheres more to that of today's modern third-person shooter gameplay. I mean, Metal Gear Solid 4 does play wonderful, but it gets bottled down by a lot of like different controls, and that's unfortunately the problem with a lot of Metal Gear Solid games of old, is that you have so many things that you can make Snake do, and it's kind of apparent here as well, but it's not difficult or impossible to either figure it out or to look into, especially. So it definitely kudos for them for that. And now you just saw the part with the shooting mechanics. Now here's the real part of why you wouldn't want to play fucking Metal Gear, and that's for the sneaking parts. And I'm here trying to sneak here at night. You're gonna go ahead and see me take out a guard shortly. So you have many ways, honestly, with this game to encounter different scenarios upon going into enemy base camps and you can literally approach it however you want. And again, it's expanding upon what they've done in the previous games, because you do have that freedom as well to an extent. But in this one, you can either go recon and use your binoculars, which I totally recommend you do under any circumstance, whether if you're going to be rambling it or not. Definitely get those binoculars. And one of the beautiful things is that you're seeing on the top of the enemies, and they kind of have like that little glow on them, and the upside down triangle. That's by actually using the binoculars and scoping out those guys, because they actually will mark them on your sight, so that way as you're sneaking around here, you can keep tabs of basically what they're doing, and it makes things a lot easier. And this is actually something that they expand upon from Peace Walker, as far as, you know, options of what to do. And hell, actually not even Peace Walker as it comes to mind. Actually, Metal Gear Solid 4 did this as well, so I apologize for that. It just came to mind. But yeah, so this one you can hide their bodies, same as any other Metal Gear Solid game, but this time you can actually run with the bodies, which is nice, so it allows you to hurry the fuck up. Now, speaking of Peace Walker, if you ever played Peace Walker, then you're going to honestly feel right at home. This game basically takes upon everything under that premise, and I'm talking about everything with the mother base, and how you actually get to develop more weapons and get upgrades for your gear, and even upgrades for your weapon shit, and obviously even expand upon it. And they also even have the Fulton radar system. What the hell? I'm thinking about the Metal Gear Solid, the original for the PlayStation. The Fulton system. I'm sorry, the Fulton system, where you actually get to extract soldiers and recruit them by strapping a fucking balloon and soaring them off magically into Mother Base some way. Video games, right? And it's crazy. It's even crazier this time, because I remember in Peace Walker you can do it only obviously for troops. I don't remember if you can do it for equipment or trucks or tanks and stuff. Honestly, I don't remember. It's been a while since I honestly played Peace Walker. But in this game, you could practically almost Fulton anything. And I'll show you even some cool stuff towards the end of this video of some of the stuff that I was able to Fulton. But unfortunately, I haven't been able to upgrade my Fulton yet to be able to get that truck that's passing by, or even just any type of equipment. I remember earlier I was trying to Fulton just a little mortar, and unfortunately I couldn't. It's like the balloon just fucking pops and shit. So you're gonna see me here. I'm just gonna go right behind this guy. Totally undetected in broad daylight. Oh, never mind. He saw me, but I slammed the shit out of him on the floor, and there he goes. He's just gonna be strapped, hanging like the poor bastard that he is, and then he's gonna be against his will sent over to Mother Base to work for me. Isn't video games awesome? But yeah, it's even crazier with what they were able to expand upon what they did previously with Peace Walker. It really is. I swear. Like, I saw a tweet the other day regarding what was it, from Notch, the creator of Minecraft. He literally just said it. He said that basically Peace Walker 2 is a wonderful game, and he's right. This is literally Peace Walker 2 that we're playing upon, just a much more glorified version of it, and it's awesome. I love Peace Walker, and hell, this is great. Just turn this game into a complete sandbox, and just expand upon and just have everything that you had in Peace Walker and just fucking put into this game. And yeah, Hideo Kojima, kudos to him on that. One other thing though is that I want to go back on the controls a little bit, is that it still doesn't fix the fluttering of the equipment, and it's a shame, and it's something that I really wish they would have fixed upon in this version of Metal Gear, but whatever, it's fine. You get used to it. Now here's actually a really neat clip of something. This is just a bonus for you guys. Just adds to the fact that this game does play in the 80s, and if you listen to the music, yeah, she blinded me with science. Yeah, that song. This game takes place in the 80s, by the way, and that's just fucking awesome. I just wanted to show that to you guys in case if you're a big 80s fan like I am. Now, in this clip, this one's another bonus. And as far as Fulton goes, watch me fight a bear. Yeah, so without any interruptions, watch me fight this tremendous, terrorizing bear. Fucking hilarious, isn't it? Look at that shit. It was a hard bastard too. Like how many? This motherfucker can really take a lot of freaking tranquilizers. I must have headshotted him. I don't know how many goddamn times. Is he about to fall asleep? Oh, almost got me there, but and he's out for the count. And you're about to come home with me, Big Bear. Big Papa Bear. Yay, I got a bear. So, yeah, that's just one of the crazy things. But not only that, you could fucking Fulton sheep and goats and whatever the fuck. So here's me just like, there's a ram. Boom. Put that shit to sleep. It's like I got a Noah's Ark here going on at that fucking mother base or something. It's hilarious. Good times. Good times. That just adds to more the nonsense that Hideo Kojima likes to add into this games, and I fucking love it. It's fantastic. But in just a minute, I'm actually gonna go ahead and after I'm done with Fulton, this one, I'm actually going to show you guys a way to be able to get Dee Dee, the actual diamond dog, which is a little wolf pup. Haven't gotten him to grow up just yet. However, if you actually go into a location at 6 a.m., I think it's just any location at 6 o'clock in the morning, 0600 hours, he actually comes up. So you actually get a little puppy. You get a little wolf puppy. Adorable. And you get to take that little bastard home with you, and eventually he gets to grow up and become your buddy in the combat. Yeah, it's adorable.
Here's the dog you brought back. Bit of a troublemaker. Not sure about the breed though. He'll get bigger.
Now you better take care of it, Ocelot, you bastard.
Like this. You know, I can look after him. He's still a pup, so he doesn't listen. I have a feeling
it's just adorable. I think it's super cute, especially if a dog lover like me. But yeah, so that's just a couple of last things at the end here that I wanted to go ahead and show you guys. Overall, I think the game is worth your attention, and if you get a chance to buy it or to at least try it, I would at least recommend you to rent it or borrow from somebody, because this game is definitely something that should be on a lot of people's radars. And I know that's hard for me to say because this is really early on. I just barely scratched the surface. I've only played about 4% completion into it, but it's hard to deny how great this game is and how awesome it is. It plays fantastic. It feels like you have a lot more freedom than any other Metal Gear Solid before it. It doesn't have that linear pathway like it did in the previous entries, nor did it put you in a small map. You're in an actual big map where it allows you the freedom to encounter it however you want. So anyway, guys, sorry to ramble on so much, and I really appreciate you guys getting to this far if you watched my video. If you did watch this video, thank you so much for watching. And keep a lookout for the review for this game. We'll go ahead and put some type of link on it later on once it is done, or maybe in the annotations or something at the end of this video. But please do take care of yourselves. Do consider this game. Thanks again for watching Curator's Corner. Bye bye.
Hey guys, it's Luminaire 180 from the Culture Primate. If you liked that video, go ahead and check out our other series, Battle for the Brew, where we go ahead and get competitive and duke it out over who's gonna get the last beer. Also, Sucking Bad, where we go ahead and we play some games and suck horribly at them. You can follow us on all the different social medias and click on the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day.